Hey guys, Sarah from Aaron's Outdoor, and today I am switching it up a little bit. I am out on a little stream up in North Georgia going after some trout. You know, most of my channel is about river bass fishing in North Georgia, you know, catching bass out of streams that kind of look like this one. But it is really cold, or it's been really cold outside recently. The river bass are pretty much shut down for the year around where I live, and I haven't been hitting Lake Lanier recently. I haven't fished in like over 3 weeks since my Florida trip, so I just wanted to get out and do some fishing today. This is kind of a last minute trip. This little stream here is an area that I came to a bunch like 3 years ago. My freshman year of college, I came here a ton with some buddies throughout the winter. And it's crazy that like I'm graduating college tomorrow. By the time this video goes up, I'll have already graduated college. So it's almost like a deja vu just coming back here. I've been here so many times throughout college. I haven't as much the past couple years, but yeah, my freshman year I came here a ton. And caught a ton of trout. So a lot of times the trout here, I mean, they just hang in these deeper pools, and then we catch them on like crappie lures, like any little soft plastic that's like 2 inches. Typically they would bite. A lot of times we'd have to like switch lures to get them to keep biting, but I think we should be on some fish today. I've got like a couple hours or so to fish. This is kind of last minute, but I think we'll be able to get on some trout today. Let's see if the drag is set. I haven't used this ultralight rod in a while. Oh, no way, first cast. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that might not have been the best angle for a second. Well, they are still here. This is a small one. I feel like I've come here like maybe a time or two the past couple winters. The winter before that I came here a ton. But I feel like the trout have gotten smaller. They might just stock smaller ones now. But yeah, first cast. Doesn't get much better than that. Oh, shoot. Well, he got away. This net does have a hole in it right here. I forgot about that. I was trying to get a little better video of him, but I'll have to get a better video of the next one. There we go. We got another one. Try not to bend back so much so y'all can actually see. This one, I don't know how big he is. I mean, a lot of times it's bigger, but a lot of times these stock trout are all, you know, pretty similar in size. This one looks a little more pretty. Hopefully I can get a better video of him. Got him fighting there. I've gotten a ton of bites. I mean, I think I've gotten a bite on basically every cast. Sometimes it's a little tricky to hook into them. Oh, wow. All right, another pretty little trout. This one's a little bigger. It's a cool looking one right there. All the fish in here are definitely stockers. A lot of times the stockers' fins will be all beat up, but this one is pretty good fins, so it's a little better looking one. I'm gonna get a release of this guy underwater. There he goes, he's shot off. Oh, that is fish. Next cast. Oh my gosh. This is why I came here today. Like, I didn't have time to go to the lake or anything today, get my boat all ready and all that. And I just wanted to catch some fish. You know, it's been a little while. A few weeks since I've been fishing, so I decided to come here. And oop, he was a little tangled like in the line, but he got untangled. All right, like I was talking about on the last one, this guy's fin is a little bit beat up. That last one is pretty good looking compared to this one. So this isn't too bad. Sometimes like their whole fin is just gone. You can kind of see there, see that left side, how it's just a little beat up. That's really common of these stock trout. It's just they're raised in like these concrete hatcheries, so their fins sometimes just get a little beat up. And man, that water is cold. I had my hand in the water for like 10 seconds, and it's pretty freezing. All right, I just put my phone up over there. We'll see if we can get one of my first casts with that going. I mean, I pretty much get a bite on just about every cast here. I mean, I've had some bad days here, I mean, especially like it rains a bunch and the water's muddy, but you know, this is typically a pretty reliable spot. Oh, yeah, that's a bite. Ah, oh, come on. There we go. First cast. Feels a little better on this. Can't tell. Oop. Don't want to knock my phone in the water. Oh! He jumped. This is the best one. He's not a ton bigger or anything, but he's bigger. I gotta stop my phone. Can't be dropping my phone in the water. Wouldn't be good. There we go. Here's a little bigger one. Sometimes they look smaller when I film them on my phone as opposed to the GoPro. Man, I wet my hands before this. I've gotten so many comments. You know, you're supposed to wet your hands before you touch trout. I've had videos in the past where I didn't do that. People will really get onto you. But another beautiful one. Another one with some good looking fins. This one's a little slower getting off. He's going back. Even to this day, I still get comments on those old trout videos I made from a few years ago. And one of the ones I got a couple days, I got one a couple days ago, a comment asking what I was doing. Like, was I just bopping it up and down off the bottom? And that's pretty much all I'm doing. I mean, I cast upstream, I let it float downstream, this little crappie jig, and I just kind of bop it up and down a little bit. I think that little tail is some good action. But, you know, I've caught them on tiny little crawfish lures too. I really don't think the lure matters that much. And I'm just fishing a deeper hole. So if you can find a trout stream, you know, I'm not going to say where I am in this video, but if you can just find a trout stream in North Georgia with like a good little deep hole like this with stock trout, I think you can definitely replicate this pattern in what I'm doing today. And I'm using a 1/16 ounce jig head. These are some real cheap ones from Walmart. There's some Eagle Claw brand, but I found that I like them to be at least 1/16 of an ounce. Anything lighter, I feel like it didn't really sink fast enough. It didn't really get on the bottom. At least for, I don't know how deep this hole is, but it might get to like 10 feet down there. At least probably like 7 or 8 feet. Oh, yep, that was a bite. I think there's a lot of those little guys. Got him. Yeah, I got that one right in front of me here. Not even like 20 feet out probably. This one's not bad. I have like, there's so many that are just like super similar in size. But the biggest trout I've ever caught was actually out of this hole. It was a few years ago. I think it was like, I weighed it. It was 2.5 pounds. Like I weighed it in my net, and then I subtracted what my net weighed, and it was 2.5 pounds. I don't know how many inches it was, probably around 17, 18, something like that. But they will stock, you know, a few of those bigger ones. Whoa. Got him. I think it's number 5 maybe. Another fat little stock trout. They love those little crappie jigs. I mean, sometimes I have to like switch colors. That's another good tip. You know, if they stop biting, you can use the same lure and just switch colors, and sometimes that'll be enough to get more of these stock trout to bite. Get another underwater release. There we go. There's another one. All right, I gotta actually get this guy in. Can't let him come off like that last one. Well, kind of letting him play. Can't like horse him in too fast. There we go. Wow. Jumping around like crazy. Whoa. Okay, he jumped out. There he goes. They're so slippery. Sometimes it's hard to hold those trout. There we go. There's another one. Man, it's a little ultralight. I mean, I've done so much bass fishing recently. Haven't broken out the ultralight in a while. This might be the smallest one of the day. Oh, grab that pine cone. But they really seem bigger on a small rod like this. It might come off. Let me get him in. There we go. All right, this guy ate it a little bit deeper. Had to get the pliers out to get him out. Let's see if he's okay. He is bleeding a little. He might not make it. I mean, these trout are so fragile. Usually they do not eat it deep like that. I'm surprised he ate it that deep, especially considering how tiny he was. There's one. Another trout. Oh, he came off. Man, sometimes they're annoying. You gotta be real careful, like keep pressure on them and not overpower them when you're reeling them in. There's one. Next cast. See if we get this one in, unlike that other one. Wow, he's head shaking a lot. They all look so similar. Man. I'm letting them play too much. Sometimes they come off. Got him. Yeah, this one looks so similar to one we caught earlier. It's probably not the same fish, but... Oop. Don't flop out, buddy. Another nice trout. I mean, a lot of these are... This one might be like 13 inches, so I would guess. Most of them are in the like 9 to 13 inch range, I think. Surprisingly, I haven't even switched colors yet. They're still biting this color. I haven't cast it down that way as much. A lot of times I would still catch them down there too. A lot of them have come like a little upstream of me or kind of right in front of me. We've been out here for 50 minutes and I've already caught at least 7, maybe 8. Missed a handful. You know, had some that came off. This spot, you know, I haven't been here in a while, so like I wasn't sure if there would be fish here, but I thought there's a good chance of them still being here, and they definitely are. Oh, yep, that's 2 casts in a row. Ooh, is he bigger? I don't think so, but might be one of the better ones. No, he's actually kind of small. He's just a fighter. Oh, stop. Stop. There we go. This one has some pretty distinct colors. He's got kind of better dots than the rest of them did. I'll let him go all the way in the water. These guys are real fragile. Yeah, it's a nice, pretty trout there. They're probably all raised in the same hatchery, but some of them come out a lot better than others. It's a little slow getting off. Oh, there he goes. The bite slowed down a little bit on that other color, and then I got the jig head stuck, so I had to retie. So I decided to put on this brighter color, which, you know, doesn't look very natural at all, but typically just about any color will work for these stock trout. I mean, and almost sometimes I feel like these brighter colors are better because they'll kind of just hit a bunch of different colors. Oh, there we go. Got that one. I got so many bites. I just kept not getting hooked. Man, look how bright that lure is. You can really see it in that fish's mouth. Well, maybe y'all can't. I can with my sunglasses. Oh, he jumped. Might come off. I'm letting him play a little too much. Just trying to show the fish in the water a little more. Uh-oh, my Gatorade is in my net, my Powerade. There we go. First one on that bright color. Somehow the line came untied. Luckily it was after I got the fish in. Take this off, I guess I have to retie that. I'll let this one go. There we go, next cast. Oh, wow. Is he bigger? Oh, biggest of the, oh! Okay, that jig head, that's unfortunate. I think it was just that jig head. These are cheap Walmart ones. There must be a gap in that jig head where you tie the line, because I think it just slipped off. Yeah, see, my knot's still there. It's just like the little, you know, circle that you tie your hook on is not like a full circle, so yeah. Anyway, That stinks. That was the biggest one of the day, and unfortunately, the hook is still in that fish's mouth. Hopefully it'll come out eventually. Hopefully this next jig head is good. Sometimes there's just a little gap right there. I think on that last one there's too big of a gap. There we go. Can't tell if he's big or not. He's pretty small. Alright, well, we actually get this fish in. Like, that last one kind of stinks. I mean, it was the biggest of the day, but it's not like it was the biggest by far. Like, it was maybe an inch bigger than the next biggest. It is kind of crazy that a color that bright works. I mean, works on a lot more than just trout. It's another average size one, maybe like, I don't know, 12 inches. Oh, he's going under the log. There we go. There's another one. Don't come off. This might have been my next cast. I think it was. Ooh. Got a fighter. Might see if I can get a video of this guy fighting underwater. Alright, got him in the net. I tried to get a video of him underwater, but my other camera died, so I don't know if I did or not. Fat little guy. Another pretty one. I don't know, 13 inches maybe. I might call that after this fish. It's at least fish number 10, maybe number 11. I don't remember exactly, but these waders right here, I've had them for about 3.5 years now maybe, but one of the feet has a leak in it and my feet are like freezing, so. And I'm pretty hungry, so I might have to call it for a day. We've reached double digits. I would definitely call that a success. And I've only been fishing for like an hour and 15 minutes, so I mean, for that amount of time to catch like 10 trout, that's definitely a successful day in my books. All right, well, today was definitely successful. I mean, like I said, I was only out here for like an hour and 15 minutes. Caught about like 10 or 11 trout, missed a bunch of other trout. This is definitely my spot. Like, this is the middle of the winter and fishing is tough and I just want to go out and catch some fish. This is definitely my spot. I mean, it's been pretty dang good to me over the past few years. Caught a ton of little trout here, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I may come back here another time or two this winter, but a lot of times, like, it's kind of the same thing every time. It's like you catch a bunch of little stock trout. So it's nothing like crazy exciting, but it's definitely nice to get out here today and just have a little bit of relaxing fishing, not just fishing, some catching. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. But I'll catch y'all in that next video. Thanks for watching.